it comes to haunt me. It tells me what I've done. It reminds me what's gone wrong. And when my sins lay before me, my Lord, you take them on. Yes, my Lord, you take them on. So if I fail, I will trust your mercy is greater than all of this. And if I break, I'll trust the hands that hold me up. Greater than all my regrets. You are greater than all my roll that word around in your brain for a second. When you hear the word regret, what comes into your mind? Is it a decision you made that you wish you hadn't? Is it a decision you didn't make that you wish you had? For me, it's not cutting back on the number of shows we were doing sooner. A couple years ago, we finally realized, man, we were just touring too hard. And even if it meant the end of our careers, we had to choose our family first. And so we cut way back, and God totally provided. And I sat there going, man, why didn't I do this sooner? Can anybody relate to that? Yeah. It's like God said to me, he's like, it's cool, you're on stage impressing a bunch of strangers every night, but I think you need to be famous with your family first. And so we did. We cut way back, and God came through, and he provided, and we're still doing this, and I believe we're doing it healthier than ever. But here's the weird part, is I could have done it sooner. And I was beating myself up one morning, sitting on my kitchen floor with my guitar, going, I should have. And I really feel like I heard God whisper. He said, hey, Mike. There he was again, Mike. I'm greater than all your regrets. Let's just get up and try again. And when he said that to me, he didn't sound like Cindy Whopper this time. He sounded like Bob Ross. Any Bob Ross fans in the house? NPR, the painter guy with the afro. You remember what he used to say? Make a stroke. He's like, well, that's not exactly what I had planned. But remember, in painting, there's no accidents. Or there's no mistakes. Just happy accidents. Here's a happy little tree. A happy little squirrel. Everything was happy and little. I don't know why, but... And I just think sometimes we look at God and we go, well, see that black mark across the painting? Painting's ruined. My life, the masterpiece that could have been. God looks back at us and he sees that errant stroke and he goes, I can work with that. I got a whole bag of paintbrushes and paints and I'll work that in. I'll work it in. He works all things in together for good. so we're left with this hard reality. I started seeing a counselor last year. Best decision I ever made. Highly recommended. I hate that there's such a stigma around it. Can I get an amen? And my wife and I was seeing a counselor. You know what my counselor did? Because I was still beating myself up. Say, I want you to go back to your biggest regret. And I want you to ask yourself, where's Jesus in the room? And what does Jesus' face look like? And suddenly I realized something that I couldn't realize myself, is Jesus had already accepted my past. And he needed me to come along and let him accept me in that moment. So this is maybe it's a little too mystical for you, but maybe right where you are, close your eyes as we sing this bridge. And go back to a place that you could have done differently, you should have done differently. But then maybe just lock eyes with Jesus, and he'll sit there and he'll go, I can work with this. Let me work with this. Hallelujah, you are right here with me. Hallelujah, you have always been there. Hallelujah, you will never stop chasing me. You're chasing me. Hallelujah, you are right with me. Hallelujah, you have always been there. Hallelujah, you will never stop chasing me. You're chasing me. Sing it again, hallelujah. Hallelujah, you are right with me. Hallelujah, you have always been there. Hallelujah, you will never stop chasing me. You're chasing me. If I fail, I will trust your mercy is greater than all of it.